Welcome back to what Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the 105 leFH18B2, the French Tier 5 Premium SPG, and it's located on the south spawn of Cliff under the command of sunshinebilly. Now, this is one of the arties that was actually obtained during the Christmas loot boxes, so it's fairly new. And it's wearing one of Rusty's skins, the Pepe Le Pew skin from the Warner Brothers cartoon. Pepe Le Pew, the skunk who thinks he's a cat, or vice versa. Anyway, it's a 105mm armed Char B1 chassis. The 105 is a light field howitzer. That's where you get that leFH from. And tank drivers know it as a leFH, but we call it the Fifi La Pew Pew or the Pepe La Pew, and it's one of the best arties in the game because it can fire so rapidly and so accurately. Well, we've got some tanks in sight and they're just coming up from the spawn point, and sunshinebilly is taking aim. He fires around in and doesn't get a hit there, but there's a number of tanks have stopped at the top of the hill. Got a Type T-34. Oh, he just took a big direct hit for 404 hit points. Almost wiped out with that one shot. Fires at KV-1. Hits him for 114. He's now moving. He knows if he stays where he is, he's going to get hit. And he fired at the KV-1. He hit the Valentine 2 that was directly behind him. He fires at an MX-40 and gets a hit for 100 hit and 1 hit points off a B1 who's stationary, so he must have been tracked. Fires another round in, but it falls short, not fully dialed in. Round out, that's going to miss. The thing about this gun is it will dial in almost as quickly as it can reload. And there's a Chinu trying to hide behind a house, and he's gone unspotted. We fired a round in and it hit him. There was no explosion, so we're certain it hit the target. We fire another round in and yes! He's been killed. He's been wiped out. Okay, we've got a Striv M42, the Tier 5 Swedish medium. Dialing in carefully. He's moved. That's it. Round out. Just goes behind him. Dialing in again. Should get him this time. Line it up. Round out. That's a hit for 153. He's badly damaged now. And we've got a KV-1S right at the centre. And he's just taken out an M5 Stuart of ours. And that shell fell short. Got a KV-1 retreating there. There's an M8A1. That's a Tier 4 American tank destroyer. And he's hiding in that little dip between the rocks. Fired one round in. It's a long shot. It's about 3 to 4 seconds flight time from here. Oh, he got a kill shot! He must have landed that one right in the cockpit and killed the crew. And he fires around at a retreating KV-1S, I think that was. There's that Striv M42 again, and he's got his rear to us this time. We're dialing in. That's it. Got it right. Just over the top of him. Can we get another shot on target? Round out. And that's a kill shot. 171 hit points. Now he's aiming for the MX-40. Trying to get a shot. There's the KV-1S. He's aiming for that one now. Fires a round in and hits him. Another round in and tracks him with 3 hit points. You can see one of the tracks is extended on one side. Fires another round at the KV-1S and gets another hit. So he's still there. Going for the AMX-40 this time. Round out. And a hit. A big hit for 163. He's tracked. Round out. Oh, a kill shot. 137. And you can see the KV-1S is trying to run away. He fires ahead of his path. And he gets him. Tracks him. Holds him in place. Dials in, rounds out. Going for the engine bay. Oh, he's got a fire! He's on fire! Oh, he's burned up! He's blown up. That's an arsonist badge. Okay, we've got a 14 TP now and a B1. Firing for the B1. Hits the rock face. Got a 14 TP. Fire at that. Just goes over the back of him. Right, adjusting for the 14 TP. Fires another round in. And this time we're going to hit for 139. The B1's pulling away, but I'm not sure that's a great idea. He's actually trying to get behind the rock. That's a better idea for him. If he can get behind that rock, he can stay there, be Arty safe, but he won't be able to fire at... Oh, he got a hit there. He actually hit him. He pulled between the rocks, and he's pulled back again after getting hit. And he's backing up. He might expose his rear. He has! Sunshine Billy's going for the rear of the tank. And he got a hit! 184 this time. I think he might still be there because he's tracked. Round out. He gets a hit for 20 hit points. Leaves the B1 on just 1 hit point. And the DW2 is coming in for the kill. We fire a round in it. Goes over the top. Can we get another kill shot? Just styling in. Rounds out. He turns. And that's a kill shot. And that's a Top Gun as well. Got an AMX-40 over there. Fire around at him. And it just goes over the top of him. Lands behind. Lining him up again. Let it dial in. Rounds out. Should hit. It does for 36, but it's a splash. Can you get one on target? Yes. Looks good. It is 91 hit points. And he's killed immediately afterwards. There's only 2 enemies left. One of them was a Marder 38T. He was seen up on this rock. I think he's behind. He might be behind that bush. He fires in a round. Oh, it's an amazing shot. A blind kill up on top of the rock, guarding the cap. And they've killed the Sav M43, which means the game's over. 7 kills for Sunshine Billy, just 1 short of a Radley Waters. That's a fantastic last blind shot. And it's an ace tanker for Sunshine Billy in the 105 leFH18B2. He also picked up an arsonist badge for setting fire and killing the KV-1S. A bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He managed to get 31 in total. He got a Gore's medal for doing more damage than 10 times the hit points of his own vehicle. A high caliber for dealing the most damage overall in the battle. And he also picked up a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. He got 7 in total. 1 short of that. Radley is so close. And the win 8 for the game was 11,130. Very high score. Super income level. And it's amazing that he only purchased or only received this 105 leFH18B2 recently. For him to be doing so well in it now, he really does show the skill necessary to handle this machine. Really, really lovely game. Let's have a look at the team scores. Well, for some reason, we're not showing all of the enemy tanks here. I think this is a problem that I'll need to bring up with Salty Jedi, because it's on his replay site, but it's not showing all of the tanks on his team, or all of the enemy tanks, actually, for that matter. What we're showing at the moment is Sunshine Billy right at the top of the table with 2,809 hit points. The next high score was the Chaffee with 1182, and he managed to pick up a Scout and a Confederate. And then the KV-1 on the enemy team managed 973 hit points. When it came to kills, it was definitely Sunshine Billy at the top with 7 kills. The next highest scorer was the Matilda Black Prince with 3. And when it came to base XP, clean sweep at the top of the table, 1,214 base experience points. And the next highest score was the Chaffee with 857 and the Matilda Black Prince with 6,555. Let's have a look at the detail report. Well, he fired 38 rounds during that game. He had 19 direct hits and 3 penetration. Damage on 26, splash damage on 26, I should say. And did total damage of 2,809 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. He damaged 12 of the enemies, so there was only 3 enemy tanks he did not touch during that game. And yet he killed 7 of them. He also earned 58,011 credits for the battle, 29,006 for the mission completion, and that brought up a total of 87,017. And after a resupply of ammunition, and this ammo is cheap, he actually took away 82,153 credits for that game. And that's a really high score. Even if this had not been during the holiday season, he actually still would have taken away 54,000, which is a huge score, or actually 53,000 credits for this game. He picked up 5 bonds for getting the awards, the Gores, the High Calibre and the Top Gun, and he also earned 1,821 XP, times 2 for the first victory of the day, 911 for completing the holiday missions, 728 because this is a premium vehicle, and took away a total of 5,281 experience points altogether. So a fantastic round there by Sunshine Billy. Congratulations on another ace, because this is not the first one you've had, I can tell that, because there's no scrolls underneath the M, so it's definitely not the first one. He had aces before, and it's difficult to ace this tank because it is such a hot tank. Everybody likes it, everybody plays it, and that's why you have to be really good to get an ace tanker in this one. So congratulations on doing so well in this game. If you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.